I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor, because we only see the top floor, and the top floor only talks about the top. How valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is a documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast.
All right, another day in the books. It's day 20. It's loading. It's still fucking loading, bro. What's going? 23. That's the day of the program, and that's my personality on full blast right there. So, day 23, another day in the books. I'm not done with the day yet. I just finished up at the gym, but I'm going home and I got to eat a couple more grams of protein. I think literally a couple grams. Finish my gallon of water. So behind on that today. Listen to this. Like I have, 40 gallons left, and I need to go to bed a half hour ago. So 40 ounces. Did I say gallons? Don't know. But that's what I got left. I need to. What else do I need to do? I need to write about this show and upload it. And that's the day. That's day 23. And if you have listened to whatever episode it is where I failed phase 1, I failed on day 24. Technically, it was 25, but technically it was 24 because I didn't complete all my tasks on 24, but I didn't find that out until 25. So, day 25, I woke up, realized I didn't drink my water, and I thought, oh shit, I failed, huh? So 24. So, tomorrow's day 24, so hopefully things don't repeat themselves, or history doesn't repeat itself, because I would be devastated if I failed this program when I'm 7 days away. That's like running 10 marathons combined, but stopping 50 feet before the finish line. It's crazy. And the cool thing about this program is if I fail on day 30, I failed the program so real quick, I've been toying around with this terminology of the objective measuring stick, which would be called the OMS for short, which would be something that I would pull out to. It's kind of like my pass or my card to play when I'm speaking very objectively. So if I'm being quote unquote arrogant, I just whip out my objective measuring stick, my OMS, and then I compare facts to situation and pretty much just illustrate what the fuck is what it is kind of thing. And I'm just toying around with this idea. So anyway, even if I failed the program on the last second of the last day, if you whip out the OMS, I failed the program. I did not accomplish it. I did not succeed. But I gained so many lessons, or I learned so many lessons. I gained so much knowledge, so much wisdom. I gained so much more perspective. I developed better and better habits. I reinforced positive mindsets. I got rid of, or shot down bad ones. I increased focus. I increased attention. My life improved drastically. And just because I quote unquote failed the program, I'm not even going to say quote. If I failed the program, just because you fail the program doesn't mean everything you learned and gained along the way goes to waste. You still have those lessons and those skills and everything that you learned along the way with you. So even if I did, what I'm trying to say is, even if I did fail, it wouldn't be for nothing, Because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for myself, and I've built myself into someone who's much stronger and more capable of doing hard things. And that's the entire reason why I did the program to begin with. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do hard things, and that I could keep my word to myself, and that this is something that I could do. Because 3 years go by, and 5 or 6 or 7 attempts later, you really start to question, am I really just not cut out for anything in life other than working a 9 to 5, getting paid shit money, and never having anything that I want to have in life? Is that really me? And so, you just have to dig deep. For me, I just had to dig deep and learn and discover, that I do have it. It is within me. I just have to unbury it, and I have to really push myself, and that's all it was. So, anyway, all I'm trying to say with all of this is that I don't know, man. I'm just very proud of myself for doing this. Because I was listening to one of my old shows, I think it's episode 4, and I might have already shared this, but I was listening to episode 4, and I was talking about how I failed 75 hard in 2022, the attempt that I started on my birthday, because I got home from work really late at night, and I didn't want to have to do everything after work or whatever, but that's what I do every day now. You know, it's not, oh, it's going to be too hard. Like, there's proof right there. Episode 4. I don't know what else to say. Episode 4. There's proof right there that I said, I'm quitting because it's going to be too tough and I'll just restart. Meanwhile, now, that's what I'm doing every day. And granted, I don't get home at 6, but I get home around 3 o'clock and I still do everything after. And back then, I was going to bed at midnight. Now, I'm going to bed at about 9 o'clock. 8:30, 9 o'clock, even though it's 9:33 p.m. July 21st, 2024 right now. But this time is man-made, right? The measurement of time. So I don't really know what else I wanted to share in the show, other than the fact that I'm after today, I'm 1 week away. So today, in 1 week, so 1 week from today, I will be finishing the program. It will be day 30. I will probably be doing my outdoor workout. I'm going to be really dramatic about it, and I'm going to go walk the first ever trail, or the first ever walkway that I did on day 1 of 75 hard. I'm going to go complete my outdoor workout on that same exact path. And my goal is to have everything done by the time I do that, so that way when I do finish the walk or the run, whatever I decide to do, that it'll be kind of a bigger thing for me. It's like, this is where I started everything, and this is where I finished it. So just kind of a full circle thing for me, and I'm excited to do that. I'm also going to, I've talked about this before, but I'm also going to dig up some old recordings of myself with why I'm doing the program in the first place. I think I recorded some episodes on day 4 or 5 of 75 hard, and you can hear the hurt in my voice. You can hear the almost desperation to just be better in life, and to be something, to be someone, to do something with my life. You can hear it in my voice. I'm like hurting, and it's sad, but I'm so proud of how much work I put in to get to where I'm at right now. And I mean, it is what it is, man. Objective measuring stick, right? I've done really hard things in this last year for myself, and I'm proud of that. And that's all it is. I'm proud of the work that I put in. So, but yeah, I'm going to make an episode with that'll be a little bit more editing, but it'll be cool. It'll be cool to hear the comparison, the contrasting views and perspective, whatever, from me now versus me then. And this was before I even had a podcast. So this was, because the original idea was to make a podcast episode documenting every day of 75 hard, and then throughout the program. Because even then, I didn't even know if I was going to do phase 1. Because there's one day where my uncle asked me, he's like, "You gonna go phase 1 after this?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just probably, like, maybe. I'm just focusing on 75 hard right now. So I mean, we'll see. I don't know. And then as soon as I finished 75, it was like, yeah, yep, we're doing the full thing. And now we are 8 days away, technically 7 now, from completing my first ever year of the Live Hard Mental Toughness Recalibration, whatever you want to call it, program. I'll tell you what, man, I'm really excited to be done. Sounds bad when I say that. I'm really excited to accomplish this extremely hard thing that I've committed to doing. I'm not excited to be done. Like, I'm not done. I'm excited to win, dude. This is a big fat fucking win for me. So it is what it is. So yeah, I think that's it. I just wanted to share whatever the fuck I talked about today. If you were to put a gun to my head right now and force me to tell you what I just talked about, I might get shot, dude, because I don't know. What was I talking about? Proud of myself for doing this. It's hard. What else did I talk about, dude? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, well, I need to go to a doctor and get my brain checked out. So anyway, that's the show. I might be trying to be funny, bro. I have no idea what I talked about. So anyway, that's the show. And see you guys tomorrow on Kobe Day. It's day 24. Peace out.
Hey, thanks for listening, and quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.